As you were sleeping, here's what's made the headlines.
It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and the President and First Lady are asking people to give back to the community today.
Our big local story, it is slippery on the roads in many parts of Oregon, so we are keeping a very close eye on the travel conditions so you can stay safe on this Monday.
NBC 5 News at Sunrise starts now.
Hello, good morning, everybody. It's the 16th of January, 2012, a Monday morning. I'm McCloy.
And good morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for choosing Sunrise at 6:30 now. I'm Austin Reed.
We'll get to all of your top stories in just a bit, but we do weather first.
Yes, we do. Cameron Laughlin live with what's ahead here in a brand new work week. Cameron, good morning to you.
Good morning to you guys, too. We are starting off dry this morning, so that is a good sign, especially for travelers. Maybe you're just commuting to work this morning. But again, across the summit, still seeing some snow flurries, so that is one minor concern so far. And of course, ice, black ice as always. 29 in Medford, 30 in Ashland, east of the Cascades. Teens, even single digits. It's cold out. It's definitely mid-January. It feels like it in Brookings. 32 there, 32 in Crescent City. Snowfall totals this weekend, modest for the most part. Pretty much everybody below about 6 inches. 4 for Diamond Lake. Some areas around Diamond Lake, 5 inches. Canyon Creek, 1. 1 on the Siskiyou Summit. There's actually 3 total inches there near the summit on the I-5 corridor there. 3 in Chiloquin. So far, it has been a busy weekend, and we start off the week with a chance of showers, but big changes coming about Wednesday. I'll tell you about them up ahead.
And Cameron, we start with a live picture of downtown Medford. Continuing our weather coverage this morning. Still pretty dark out there. In the background, you can kind of see the I-5 viaduct. Just a few cars on the roadways this morning. Watch for spots of ice as you head out the door. We will be checking in with this live picture throughout the morning right here on Sunrise, so stay with us.
We'll check out what things looked like around 4 this morning on the Siskiyou Pass. Temperatures were in the low 20s and close to 3 inches of packed snow was to the side of the road. Spots of ice were evident, forcing some semi-truck drivers to stop and wait for daylight. No accidents have been reported overnight, but state police say use caution when you're traveling through any mountain pass today. And here's some video from East Medford yesterday morning. The video taken in the Hillcrest area. Some cloudy conditions and cold temps allowed light flurries to fall, and that part of town got less than an inch of snow. Some people we did speak with said although they were excited to finally see some snow, they said it wasn't enough.
And all new at 6:30, we're going to move to Prospect now near the Butte Falls Highway yesterday.
That part of southern Oregon received more than a ½ inch of snow. This picture was given to us by one of our Facebook fans. Thank you very much. It was taken near the Prospect Hotel. More light snow could fall this morning, so Prospect police urge everyone to use caution today.
North of us, the system has been a lot heavier. West of Portland, the roads were plowed, but still very icy and dangerous. This video just came into our newsroom this morning. One car Sunday, though, slid into a snow plow that had stopped to help another driver. Both people in that car were taken to the hospital. Meantime, up in Seattle, the higher elevations got enough snow for some heavy-duty fun like sledding. There's the Space Needle there. Also helping your snowman to go sledding as well.
And as this new weather system is moving through our area this week, please stay tuned to NBC 5 News for the most complete developing weather coverage. We're always online, KOBI5.com. You can connect with us on Facebook and Twitter as well by searching KOBI TV. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Heaton joins us tonight at 5, 6, and 11, brings you the latest forecast. And of course, our Cameron Laughlin checks back in just a few for the latest in your Weather First forecast.
At 6:35, we are following developing news now. The search continues this morning after a man goes missing on Mount Rainier up in Washington State. 66-year-old Young Chun Kim went snowshoeing on Saturday and got separated from his group. Reports say he was well equipped for the day-long hike, but not well enough for a stay overnight. Rescue crews are out right now searching for the missing man. We'll keep you updated on the progress. New this week and starting today, work will begin on the first public charging station installed in Josephine County. Officials say the electric car charging stations will be operational by later this month. It is located at the north end of Grants Pass near the corner of 6th and Vine Streets.
All new this morning, we're just hours away now from the Republican race getting a little smaller. John Huntsman will announce today that he's withdrawing from the presidential campaign, and the former governor of Utah picked up a key endorsement from the South Carolina's largest newspaper. But a campaign source says Huntsman does not want to stand in the way of the person who is going to be the nominee.
Today, we honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Also today, we are all asked to have and take part in a day of service. Today, President Obama and millions of Americans across the country will take part in the MLK Day of Service. It is a day when Americans are asked to work together to fulfill Dr. King's vision for a better America. Last year, President Obama and the First Family volunteered at a middle school in Washington, D.C. To find opportunities to volunteer today in your community, head online, volunteermatch.org, and enter your zip code. Now, we do want to remind you that since today is considered a national holiday, some everyday necessities ain't going to be available. We're talking banks, city and county offices, the post office, most schools, big name stores, restaurants, gas stations, other like businesses, though, should be open.
Well, all new at 6:30 this morning. Wondering where to find Girl Scout cookies this year? There's an app for that. The Girl Scouts have announced that as they celebrate their 100th birthday, they're going high-tech. The Girl Scout Cookie Locator app will be available for iPhone and Android users. Once downloaded, the free app will display a GPS locator and send you the nearest cookie booth location. The app is free, and the first Girl Scout cookies go on sale January the 20th. Very good idea.
Make me hungry.
Samoas. I'm going to look for those on my iPhone later.
Hey, Cameron.
You guys are making me hungry so far this morning. 29 in Medford. I do need a little Girl Scout cookie. 29 degrees currently. We do have the cloudy skies outside right now, but we are going to see maybe a passing shower and possibly a snow shower. It is cold enough to see just that over the next couple hours, but things are going to taper off as we do have teens on the east side. Single digits, 13 in Wairika, 30 Ashland, 32 in Brookings, as well as Crescent City. The warmest temperatures, they're at freezing right now. That gives you a feel for it. And we're down in terms of numbers around Klamath Falls, Lakeview, Brookings, and Crescent City. Down 13 in Crescent City, down 11 in Brookings. Now the current visibility. We've got fog in Roseburg. So just because there's some snow showers to be had doesn't mean that the fog won't occur. In fact, it already is around Douglas County. 3 miles currently the visibility in Brookings and 10 in Crescent City. I'll have your complete forecast up ahead.
All right, Cameron, back to traffic at 6:38 this morning. We have a lot of live pictures we want to show you. First, downtown Medford with the Interstate Viaduct in the background this morning. We are checking in with tripcheck.com. No accidents to report, and so far clear on the interstate. Let's go to downtown Grants Pass this morning. Still dark there as well, but we are following the roads, tracking them. No accidents to report. Just watch for some spots of ice, though, in all of Josephine County this morning. We have some travel alerts for you Monday now.
Sure do. Snowy conditions on Highway 62, 140, 66, 97, and Highway 138. Watch for spots of ice on Sexton and Siskiyou summits. 5th Street closed weekdays from Bartlett to Apple through February the 3rd. Sunrise at KOBI5.com is our email. You can contact us all morning through that address there. 6:39 now, and let's get a check on the least expensive gas prices from Southern Oregon to Upper Northern California. Your Pump Patrol.
The Pump Patrol, brought to you by McDonald's.
All right, let's start in the Medford area this morning. Safeway, your best bet below $3.40 at $3.39. $3.43 in Ashland. A little bit higher, Grants Pass, a little bit lower in Klamath Falls. Roseburg, still your best bet in Southern Oregon, $3.25. The Arco bringing that price to you, $3.39 in Brookings. Not a bad price, Southern Oregon coast. Northern California coast a bit higher. If you're heading down the I-5 from maybe Medford, further down to California, $3.59. The Pilot in Weed, your best bet this morning. That does it for Pump Patrol. Another segment tomorrow, only right here on Sunrise. And back to you.
Austin Reed, thank you. 6:40 now. Sunrise at 6:30, just getting started for you. And coming up, the Golden Globes were last night right here on NBC5. We'll recap the night's big winners after the break. Stay with us on air this morning, online all day, whether it's KOBI5.com, Facebook, or Twitter. We never stop working for you. Before we head to break, some more viewer picks from this weekend's winter weather. We'll be back in just a few.